Criminal judging. Ramirez told me I had it in the bag. Lerrone Richards shouted, still standing in disbelief inside the ring as the crowd roared with mixed reactions of boos and confusion. The arena lights felt harsher now, the atmosphere heavier, as the controversial decision echoed through every corner of the venue. What was supposed to be a defining night in Richards' career had turned into a storm of emotion, frustration, and unanswered questions. From the opening bell, Richards had looked sharp, controlling distance with precision jabs, timing Ramirez on the entry, and dictating the rhythm of the fight. Every round told a story of discipline versus pressure, movement versus aggression, but as the fight progressed, Ramirez began to push forward harder, cutting the ring and landing heavier shots to the body that slowly changed the momentum in the eyes of some judges. As Richards sat in his corner between rounds, his coach kept telling him, "You're ahead, just stay smart, don't brawl, keep boxing." And for most of the fight, that was exactly what he did. He circled, he countered, he made Ramirez miss repeatedly, and even when Ramirez landed, Richards answered with clean combinations that snapped the challenger's head back. But boxing, as always, is not just about clean punches, it is about perception, pressure, and control of the narrative in the eyes of the judges sitting at ringside. By round 6, the fight had become more physical, Ramirez walking forward more confidently, digging hooks to the ribs, while Richards began to hold his ground more often, trading instead of moving, a shift that would later become the center of debate. By the championship rounds, both fighters were exhausted but desperate. Richards believed he had done enough, he was talking in the ring, pointing to his head after slipping punches, showing confidence, while Ramirez kept pressing, throwing volume, trying to steal every second of the final rounds. The crowd was on its feet, sensing the fight was razor close, but most fans watching live felt Richards' accuracy should have secured him the win. Still, there was uncertainty in the air, the kind that only comes when a fight is close enough for controversy to live in the scorecards. Then came the final bell. Both fighters raised their hands, but only one truly believed victory was secure. As the announcer began reading the scorecards, the arena fell into a tense silence. Judge 1 scores it. Judge 2 scores it, each number adding pressure until the final decision was announced, Ramirez by split decision. For a moment, Richards didn't move. He just stared ahead, motionless, as if waiting for someone to correct a mistake that would not be corrected. Then the reaction came, head shake, a step back, and the explosion of emotion. "Criminal. This is criminal," Richards shouted, looking toward his corner, then toward the judges' table. "Ramirez told me himself I won that fight," he continued, referencing a moment of respect they had shared moments after the final bell, where even Ramirez appeared uncertain and respectful of the closeness of the contest. In the ring, Ramirez raised his gloves in quiet acknowledgement of the crowd, not celebrating wildly, but not apologizing either, fully aware of the controversy surrounding the decision. In the post-fight interview, Richards' frustration turned into heartbreak. His voice shook slightly as he tried to explain what he felt had gone wrong. "I boxed him perfectly in the early rounds. I controlled the distance, I landed the cleaner punches. I made him miss all night," he said. But as he spoke, the disappointment became more visible. "I don't know what the judges were watching. I really don't know." The pain wasn't just about losing, it was about believing he had done enough and still walking away empty-handed. Outside the ring, analysts immediately began breaking down the fight frame by frame. Some pointed out Richards' technical superiority, highlighting his jab accuracy, defensive movement, and ring IQ. Others argued that Ramirez's pressure, body shots, and forward aggression may have swayed the judges in the later rounds. Slow-motion replays showed clean exchanges where Richards landed first, but also moments where Ramirez's heavier hook seemed to leave more visible impact. The debate intensified online within minutes, dividing fans into two camps, those who saw a clear robbery, and those who believed the fight was close enough to go either way. Back in the locker room, Richards sat wrapped in a towel, staring at the floor. The noise outside continued, reporters asking questions, cameras capturing every reaction, but inside, there was only silence. His coach tried to reassure him, saying, "You did your job, champ." Everyone saw it. But reassurance in moments like this often feels hollow. Fighters don't train for almost wins, they train for certainty, for clear outcomes, for justice inside the ropes. Meanwhile, Ramirez addressed the controversy with calm professionalism. "I respect him, he's a great boxer. It was a tough fight. I thought I did enough with pressure and body work," he said, acknowledging the debate but standing by the official result. His demeanor only added more fuel to the discussion, as fans replayed moments trying to decide where the fight truly shifted. As the night went on, hashtags of robbery and controversial decision began trending across platforms. Promoters hinted at a possible rematch, sensing the demand from fans who felt the story was unfinished. Richards himself, though visibly broken by the outcome, made one thing clear before leaving the venue: if they want to do it again, I'll be ready. But next time, there won't be any doubt. The story of Richards versus Ramirez did not end with the final bell, it only entered its most controversial chapter. Whether seen as a tactical masterclass gone unrewarded or a narrow escape for the aggressor, one thing was undeniable: the fight had left a mark on the boxing world. And as Richards walked away from the arena that night, still shaking his head, the words echoed once more, not as celebration, but as disbelief: criminal judging, criminal.